everyone. First of all, let me thank you all for coming here today. Let me introduce myself. I'm Natida Yang. I'm a second year student majoring in English at Kasetsart University. I'm here today to present about endangered species. My talk is particularly relevant to those of you who would like to know how to prevent the extinction of species in our world. I'm dividing my presentation into three parts. The first, I begin by telling you about the fact of endangered species. Then I move to the effect of endangered species. And I end with the way to reduce of endangered species. Please feel free to ask me any question after my presentation. So, let me start by asking you a question. Have you ever considered that would happen if there were no living species left on our earth? Today, I would like to tell you about endangered species. The purpose of my talk is to provide you with the information about what is the situation of species and how can we prevent them from the extinction. So, let me start my first point with the fact of endangered species. Scientists estimate we are now losing species at 1,000 to 10,000 times the background rate, with dozens going extinct every day. Let's now take a look at this next slide, which show the number of endangered species from 2007 to 2022. According to the IUCN, the number of threatened species is increasing. If you look at the bar chart on the left to the right, you will see that the increased number from 2007 to 2022 was 9,049. This now leads us to my second point, the effect of endangered species. There are two main effects, including effect on the environment and human. Let me give you a brief overview of effect on the environment. Because of a structure of prey and predator that control population growth, ecosystems are carefully balanced. Species that become extinct are removed from the food chain. The newly extinct species food source must be found by the animals or they will dead. Let's now turn to next issue that with effect of human. Some animals become disease-resistant berries. The human population would be more at risk to the disease if any of these species were to become endangered. Humans eat other plants and animals, therefore, when they disappear, did you know food security will go up? Okay, now let's move to my last point, way to reduce of endangered species. There are various ways to prevent species from the extinction. For instance, learn about endangered species in your area and avoid littering and destroying sensitive habitat as they may provide as a home. Everyone, this comes to the end of my talk. Let's go to my main point again. It is important to realize of what is the situation of species and how can we prevent them from the extinction. To sum up, we have discussed about facts of endangered species, effect of endangered species, and way to reduce of endangered species. So, as you can see on my slide, I underline the number 3 or the way of to reduce of endangered species. This is the most important thing to remember because it's really important because some people they didn't know the way to prevent species from the extinction. So in the end, remember that the small things we are trying to do are important. Okay, let's remember that our world depends on our action. Thank you for listening.